Okay, so the next team I have on my list is the number one in the West, the Denver Nuggets. And the Denver Nuggets, they've been playing very excellent so far. They're 33-13 and they're first in the Western Conference. And their last game, they basically won against the Indiana Pacers. And they've been playing very well. They're third in points per game. They're top 15 in opponents' points per game, and they're first in offensive rating, and they're top 20 in defensive rating. And basically they're on a pace right now to basically win almost 60 to 50 games. This Denver Nuggets team is pretty promising from head to toe. And to outline this roster, you have players like KCP, you have players like Bruce Brown, you have Nikola Jokic, who's the MVP frontrunner. You have Aaron Gordan, who's playing very well this season. You have Jamal Murray, basically playing excellent after his rehab from an ACL tear. Then you have Bones Highland, basically a six-man of the year candidate. Then you have Zeke Naj, who's basically a rising star for their team. Then you have Michael Porter Jr., who's basically a good player. Then you have DeAndre Jordan, and then you have Jeff Green, Ish Smith, and all the rest of the roster follows. So to break down Denver Nuggets side of things, we all know they're first in offense, almost second in assists. They steal the ball very well. They rebound the ball pretty much efficient. And they score their first most field goal percentage in the league. So what more can you not say? The Denver Nuggets team, they're good on offense. They're basically fair on defense. And they have all the tools to be a championship team. But as they can improve on the defensive side of the ball, I can pretty much see them getting to the Western Conference Finals again, or even the NBA Finals. Because you have a player like Nikola Jokic, who's giving almost 25.1 points a night, and that could probably proceed upwards. And you have Jamal Murray, who basically giving you almost about 20 points per game. Then KCP and Aaron Gordon basically give you almost 10 to 16 points a night. So what more can you not ask for? And then Bruce Brown, Michael Porter Jr., and Bones Highland are all giving you 10 points per game and shooting over almost or close to 40% from the three-point line. So I think that Denver Nuggets team are pretty much well-rounded offensively. Their defense is pretty much fair. But I think the only thing is how far Nikola Jokic can take them. Because when Jamal Murray is out, they're basically a bottom seed in the West. And then when healthy, they're basically a championship contender. I think for a Denver Nuggets team, their shooting is very much well. The only player that shoots the lowest percentage is Zeke Naj at 27%, but everyone else shoots a three-pointer at very much efficiency from the three-point rating in comparison to Zeke. But I think everyone else plays pretty much well. They get to the line a lot, they have a good field goal percentage, and they basically play team basketball. And in addition to their offensive sets, they basically pass the ball very well as they're second in the league in assists, so that's very good, and they're fourth in the league in net rating, so that's very good as well. And for Nuggets, they lead the West in being behind teams like the Grizzlies, the Kings, and the Pelicans, and the Mavericks itself. And Jokic is basically leading the team in every stat category possible. So I think the Denver Nuggets could basically get this first seed on hold if the Grizzlies catch up. Like I said, for another stat you don't know, for the Denver Nuggets, they're first in the league in three-point shooting, and they're second in the league in assists, which I already said, and they basically are third in the league in scoring, and they foul a bit much, as they're seventh in the league in that category. And for opponent stats, they're top 10 in holding opponents to basically a fair field goal attempts. If the Nuggets want to get to basically the finals, what I think they can get to, they have to be healthy. And you have players like Michael Porter Jr. getting injured, there's going to be some holes for a team to fill. For a trade deadline, I think they could possibly get like another wing defender or basically a presence down low. It could very much help out, because if you're running DeAndre Jordan at center, I know Nugget can play small. If they can get like another center, like for example, let's say a center that can stretch a four, I'm not going to name a name, but if they can get someone like, I'm trying to think of a name of a good center that's going around the league right now. If they can get someone like a Miles Turner or somebody else, that'd be a lot. That'd be very good as someone like Miles Turner. If we can get maybe someone like a Serge Ibaka that could help this team to stretch the floor and play perimeter presence, that could basically help this Nuggets team, because the only thing they lack right now is basically size and defense, and they rebound the ball. They only get you 42 rebounds tonight, so if they're going to improve on that end, I think they'll pretty much be good. And they need basically just an interior presence to paint. So, I don't know what moves the Nuggets can make, so if they can get a veteran like a Serge Ibaka to be in this team, or someone like a Miles Turner to help stretch the floor and to basically be a good shot blocker, I'm pretty sure it could help this team out a lot. But I don't know what moves the Nuggets can make, or if they can get more shooting in the perimeter that could help up as their first in three-point shooting. I don't know what more Nuggets can do, but I was looking at this Nuggets roster, and I remember them getting Bruce Brown. I'm like, wow, this is a very good solid addition. And then looking at this team from head to toe, they can't be that bad. And I remember before I had the Nuggets basically as being the top 3 or 2 seed in the West and basically being a Western Conference contender to get out of the West. And no one really saw it. So everyone's now talking about the Nuggets and are now getting their flowers. So it's good to see for the Denver Nuggets. And I think they didn't go far. They're first in the West for a reason. And I'm pretty surprised that they're not. Their defense is pretty much okay and they're still first in the West. But like I said, it's not really surprising me because you have another offensive rounded team with the Kings who are third in the West, and you have the Mavericks who are basically right behind them in fifth. So it's not really surprising. You still have the Grizzlies and the Pelicans who are right behind you in the seeding for the West, but the West is basically bunched from 1 till 8, so it makes sense. And like I said, you already know what Denver Nuggets have. Their only weakness, I would say, is basically for themselves is their free throw shooting. They turn the ball a lot, and they don't get to line often. So if they can improve that and basically playing a bit better on the defensive side of the ball, I think they should be fine. But this Denver Nuggets team look very much polished to be a championship contender for this year or the future years to come. And it's Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordan, Nikola Jokic, and Bruce Brown can all be healthy. This roster can pretty much be scary as Aaron Gordon playing very well, Michael Porter Jr. playing as himself, Bruce Brown playing very well, Nikola Jokic getting back to MVP type level recognition, and Jamal Murray gets back to where he was before. I think the team pretty much has it without a doubt in the game to the NBA Finals. I don't know if I'll title this video if the Denver Nuggets can be NBA Finals contenders or are they contenders. Let me know what you think of this video, and it's your boy Demi. More NBA videos and other teams content to come, like the Raptors and all other teams in the NBA. And it's your boy Demi, and I'm out, man. Peace.